We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. A rebound by the Spurs. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Detroit needs to get off the shot. And Duran slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. No good on the 3. Vassell outside. Now Castle. Duran pulls it in. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Down low. And Duran slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Wembanyama. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Fox. Harris outside.
Yeah.
Here is Cunningham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Fox with the drive.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Outside
Live
Robinson.
on YouTube, Bam, Social 456. Let's get it.
Pass to Duran. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Champagnie. There's 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Cunningham. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Back to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. And stolen by Castle. And the Spurs pushing it up now. 3-pointer, Fox. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Inside, Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 6.
I like how Fox ran that two-man game, making the correct decision. I'd like to see that more from him.
Deep 2 from Robinson. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Detroit up 1. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And here's Harper from the arc. The Pistons leading. Now Jenkins. Pass to Herter. Fires from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. And San Antonio has possession. Barnes the screen. And the dunk by Barnes.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
Now Herter. It's LeVert on the wing. Pistons passing it around. Back to Stewart. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
I don't know. I guess Buddy got to call the whole timeout.
Detroit making a switch here. And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Spurs with the lead. In the corner, Castle with it. Over Thompson. Castle misses.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Cunningham's shot is off. To the inside. Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Stewart a screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. To the paint. Wembanyama. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Cunningham looking it over. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Now, here's Vassell. Still scoreless. Pass to Castle. From outside, off the mark. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
And it's good for two. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Spurs making a switch here. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. Pass to Robinson. The three. Rebounded by Castle.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Down low. Here's Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
Second free throw, no good.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Robinson for 3 with the tip. Duran. Good defense by Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. It's Cunningham with the drive.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Here is Cunningham. Pass to Duran. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And Duran slams it in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Fox. And yes, it's good. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
It's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here is Robinson. Inside. Here's Thompson. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs leading by 3. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Cunningham outside. Back to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Duran. San Antonio with the rebound. Spurs passing it around. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Capitalizing inside with ease. Wemby is just so skilled down in this area.
And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Pistons trailed by 5. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Out to Harris. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Bryant. Unloads. It's hauled in by Harris. Thompson inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Pistons trailed by 3. Jenkins with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Duran.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Right side Robinson. Pass to Jenkins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Spurs leading by 4. To the middle. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Thompson. Back to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson. Severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now, here is Robinson.
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The kick out to Bryant. Off target from outside. Outside Robinson. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Detroit has possession. Cunningham outside. Pass to Jenkins. Clock at 6. Here's Holland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And here is Jenkins. Cunningham left side. Pass to Jenkins. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Champagny. Now Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. Yep, that one goes in there. Castle's got his first points in this one.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Cunningham. Good defense by Wembanyama. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Outside for Wembanyama. Count that one. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And the Spurs making a change here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Harris a screen. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
Wembanyama. And that one falls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Robinson. Now Harris, and he jams it in.
And Harris does not back down on these important possessions. He loves coming through for his guys.
Wembanyama. Robinson outside. Harris a screen. Off the glass.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, and man, he's pretty effective.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's the three. No good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Harris a screen. Now Durant. Shot clock at 5. Robinson. The putback. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Rebounded by Thompson. Pistons leading by 4. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. No good there.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Spurs. Robinson outside. Harris a screen. With the teardrop. That's in there.
Boy, that's it.
Perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Outside Fox. He's off from 3.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they
He gonna pick the same team I got. I ain't never even played with the Pistons. Fuck it, I'm gonna play with them today.
The Pistons continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Didn't think that was going to go in.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Here's Durant. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Cunningham outside, and he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Wembanyama. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's San Antonio now. Vassell, wide open. No good on the triple. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Duran. From outside the arc to the paint. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duran is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Thompson outside. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound San Antonio. Fox feeling it out a bit. And he can't jam it through. 1:58 left in the first. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Three-pointer. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 3-point lead. There's the drive.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Duran. Oh, offensive interference. The Pistons making a change here.
What the fuck?
Spurs leading by 5. Outside, Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. "20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fades away. And he overshot that one, missing. To end the drought. And Cunningham with the slam.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
I'm doing pretty decent for my first time playing with the Detroit Pistons. They're kind of sorry.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
San Antonio leading by 5. Harper with the ball. Here's Cornette. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Can't hit the corner 3. Pistons trailed by 5. Here's Herter. Off on the layup. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Castle.
One thing this team loves about Castle, his feel for the game, knows how to draw contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Detroit with the ball. Cunningham drives in.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Here's Harper. Vassell outside. Pass to Cornette. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Castle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Shit,
Now
Castle.
that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle
What the
is a
fuck
problem.
kind of pass?
Out to the wing. Harper wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Down low. And stolen by Barnes.
Man, watch Tobias cut, man. He should have stayed over there for the 3. What are you doing?
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Vassell. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Vassell's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Cunningham for 3. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Harper. It's Vassell on the wing. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. They can't stop the run with that one. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trailed by 12. Here's Holland. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the wing right side. Detroit with the rebound. 1:36 left here in the second. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Fox. Into the lane. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Shot to stop the run. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And a big man who moves like a guard.
Whoa!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Spurs leading by 12. Outside, Fox. Takes it inside. Wembanyama, left side. Another shot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trailed by 12. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Oh my God. What the fuck is that? Yeah.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Pass to Durant. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. In transition, here they come. Here's Şengün. Randall pulls down the board.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Rockets. Randall on the screen. Here's Edwards. Thompson pulls it in.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Down low. Here's Randall. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Edwards.
Shoot, Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Up top, Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant for three. That one doesn't drop. Outside, DiVincenzo.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
And here's Şengün. Reed defending. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün in the post. That one drops for him.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
Şengün with a double team. Outside Reed. .152 left in the first. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it.
Has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Guarded by Edwards. Şengün, no good.
I don't know what happened to my vision, y'all.
And Edwards, here we go. Now McDaniels. Driving. Okay, knockout.
Man.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And that's now 6 points for Alperen Şengün. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good by Durant.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Şengün, the screen. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The T-Wolves on top.